best of 5 games. Love all.
So Mohamed ElShorbagy kicking off this semi-final of the JP Morgan Tournament of Champions 2017. We're live from New York City. Who are you going for, PJ? Out with it.
Oh, it's straight on the spot, Joey. I'm going to go for a ElShorbagy victory tonight. I think that he started this year in very, very good form indeed. I think he's got a point to prove, going back to the point that you made earlier, where last year the challenge wasn't a full challenge by the rest of the tour. Gaultier was injured, Matthew was out for a while, James Willstrop is now finding some of his old form and will start to challenge ElShorbagy again. So it's kind of a false impression of the standard of the tour last year. This, for me, will be a real test for Mohamed, how he can keep the rest of the tour at bay. Just looking at those head-to-heads, Joey, 4-1 the last 5 meetings in favour of ElShorbagy. You have to go back to 2014 when Gregory actually beat Mohamed ElShorbagy. 7 of the last 8 meetings have gone in favour of the Egyptian, so you'd have to say on paper, ElShorbagy is a pretty heavy favourite tonight. It's a slightly unusual scenario tonight, Joey, where you'd have to say that the pressure is actually on Mohamed coming into this semi-final. Normally you feel that Gregory, he feels that pressure, doesn't he, coming into these kind of scenarios because he's the higher seed. But tonight I think he can go out there and completely free arm it and relax and enjoy himself.
Well, if he can do that, PJ, and he can release himself mentally, then we could have an epic match on our hands between these two. Gaultier, one of the favourites on the PSA World Tour. He's a true character, wears his heart on his sleeve, has been battling sort of the previous stats since he was 17 years of age. He's now 34 and he's still very hungry. He wants to win titles. He does not like losing at the very highest level.
Stroke to Gaultier. That was good.
Mohamed,
sorry.
I know Mohamed was having a little bit of a think about reviewing early doors in this first game. It's also appealing the shot. It doesn't matter if his shot wasn't good, then it's Gaultier's point anyway. Locked in at 3-all, the early stage.
Quite a nervy start so far. A couple of unforced errors and loose shots into the middle of the court. Players just jockeying for position.
What you get though in this event, PJ, there are those nerves, those kind of the kind of adrenaline side of things, particularly in this event. It's so much more heightened because of the venue and the atmosphere. So the players are chomping on the bit. They're very excited, they're nervous. But what this event tends to produce are some of the best matches that we ever see on the PSA World Tour.
Down.
That's a shaky error there. You can hear the oohs and the ahs of the crowd sensing that tension.
4-3.
Well, there's the great Jahangir Khan. Looking like he's got a tough day.
My memory serves me well. I think he won this tournament back in 1986. We'll check on that. But
well, you were playing in it, weren't you?
That was a few years after my career. In the days of black and white.
I'm sure he did win this event. He won every event, and he won them multiple times. More
than once, yeah.
What I like from the start here from ElShorbagy is a little bit more controlled, like we've seen. I mean, these are brutal. That's going to be a no-let, no chance.
No-let.
Mohamed ElShorbagy wants to unleash because his natural game is to really go for it. He's known as the Beast of Alexandria on the World Tour, but he is keeping within himself nicely, just thinking about accuracy and quality of shot. He can't overpower Gregory Gaultier, so he's going to have to hit those corners, hit his targets, PJ.
Well, that's when he plays his best squash, Joey, isn't it? One of the real strengths of Mohamed ElShorbagy is his athleticism and the speed that he gets onto the ball. At times he can go a little bit erratic where too much emphasis is on the pace and he loses those fine lines and that accurate hitting. Once he slows down a touch, for me, is when he plays his best squash.
4-all.
Talk about when Mohamed ElShorbagy plays his best squash. For me, it's when Gregory Gaultier locks the court down. He's got the best movement in the game. And when he's able to lock the court down, keep it nicely accurate and tight, and play in a way quite conservative squash, that's when he, and look to counterpunch with his movement, that's when, for me, he's at his best.
Sure.
Doesn't need to force things, PJ. He's got the physicality and he's got the technical abilities. Because the court will get opened up for him by ElShorbagy. ElShorbagy is very fertile. He likes to go for things.
Player review.
First review here.
ElShorbagy on the stroke decision.
So the original decision being a stroke for Gaultier.
Gaultier ever so slightly shaping towards ElShorbagy there a little bit. He was in the swing, but I thought it was...
It's a loose ball though, PJ. That's a very loose ball.
It was a poor shot. It was a poor shot.
Gaultier,
it's the right decision in my book.
ElShorbagy has no reviews remaining. Hand out, 5-all.
Boy, you can immediately see the reaction from ElShorbagy. That's out.
Hand out. 6-5.
ElShorbagy always plays better when he gets slightly angry and unsettled. He's an adrenaline player, as we say. He likes to have that fight, whether it's with the referee, but he utilises it to play better. And when he can control it as well, so when he can actually unleash that kind of tempo but control it, that's when he becomes near enough unplayable. You see the movement here of Gaultier. It's just so comfortable, so strong and balanced.
Brilliant.
Oh, that is quality. That is class from the French general. Looks back at his entourage for an acknowledgement.
6-all.
Terrific hold. Gaultier loves to primarily hit cross-court, forehand to backhand, straightening up well. There's Renan Levine, French national coach, and Mathieu Benoit.
Interesting thing for me there, Joey, as he played that forehand, he actually altered his grip at the top of his swing. To make the point that he likes to hit cross-court generally from that front right-hand corner. There was an improvisation at the top of the swing that enabled that angle to become possible.
That's wild. That was wild. Trying to half volley a boast.
7-6.
On top of his feet, really, ElShorbagy. That was beyond ambitious, making the error. So the general has a small lead in this first game at 7-6.
Clever shot out there, good length.
No, he was just playing his shot. He played his shot.
Yeah, it's a poor shot from Gaultier. Gaultier would have done the same in that scenario. We talk in squash terminology about shutting your opponent out. You're able to take your position, take it strongly. ElShorbagy certainly did that. Just needs to make sure that ball is going behind the service box, Gaultier. Doesn't want to get caught around the middle of the court, PJ.
Oh, absolutely. For me, ElShorbagy's hitting the slightly better length of the two players at the moment. There's not much in it, but action is finding those back two corners with more regularity.
Yeah, it's good pressure. Gaultier managing to try to hold on, but ElShorbagy really dominating in front of the Frenchman.
This is impressive from ElShorbagy.
I mean, this is terrific length hitting from the Egyptian. Just trying to get Gaultier further back in the court before he attacks the front.
Subtle changes of pace here.
Oh, that's
Both
tight.
players using all of the front wall. Requires tremendous ball control.
Oh, that is terrific. That is a fantastic rally. So much subtle quality to the back of the court from both these guys. And then Gregory Gaultier squeezing the error. No pace on the ball, nice and tight. That was a massive rally, PJ. That was the longest rally we'd had at this crucial stage of the first game. Big confidence boost for the French general.
Yeah, touche. ElShorbagy just returning the favour there. Slightly heavier hit.
8-all.
Equally as effective.
Equally as effective, exactly right.
Such impressive squash, bringing the best out of each other in this first semi-final. It's well straightened by ElShorbagy. That was well straightened.
Slightly fortunate, but I mean the retrieving from both players early on in this semi-final.
Well, it was such a good length by Gaultier originally. You could hear the clunk of his racket on our microphone by the door. And then bouncing right into the pretty much the back wall nick, nice and tight.
Oh, he's made the error.
That's a big error. It's a big error.
And you see the reaction from ElShorbagy there as well, Joey. He knows exactly how big that rally was.
Oh, well, it's given him 2 game balls.
Game ball.
There's been not an inch given, and then finally Gregory Gaultier makes that error. Very good hustling here from ElShorbagy.
way there, Gaultier. Great camera angle.
Stroke
You
to
can see the
Gaultier.
work.
He's got the stroke. Shorbagy
Wow.
can't believe it, but it's loose.
No, no, no. The ball was in front of you.
Big service here, PJ. Big service.
Need to look
Hand
for this,
out.
Joey. I think Gaultier claiming ElShorbagy elbowed Gaultier in the neck. I didn't see anything there, really.
Yeah,
I
know.
don't think
I
there's
saw it
anything
in
there. He's
front
playing
of
his
the
shot,
hand
it's a
out,
stroke.
9-10.
But
Game ball.
Gregory Gaultier needs to serve well. He doesn't want to tee this up on the racket of Shorbagy. He either has to go into the body of the Egyptian or very wide into the sidewall. So it's really a time to have a discussion. The focus has to be paramount now for the French general. Still a game ball with Shorbagy.
A little bit of gamesmanship creeping in here, Joey. Players exchanging words.
Oh, goodness me. He's appealing. Gaultier's not concentrating. Oh, this is unbelievable. Oh, what a rally.
Got to be careful here,
Shorbagy's
Joey.
appealing, saying that he was blocked out there. Gregory Gaultier's appealing, saying that Shorbagy picked up a double in the front forehand corner.
Just calm down. No one, calm down. I will deal with the situations as I see them. Calm down.
It's brilliant from John Mazzarella.
10-all. A player must win
It's
by
really
2
good. I like
points.
the way he's just
Each
jumped in
player
there,
has 1
Mazzarella, just to
review
get them to calm
available.
down.
Continue, please.
Very good refereeing, PJ, because that was a heightened scenario.
10-all.
So the generals fought back to a tie-break.
This is very, very edgy. Beautifully poised. 10-all in the first. Quite fitting, really, because the quality's been absolutely immaculate.
It has been brilliant. It's been squashed at its very best for me. Sounding each other out to the back of the court, really looking for the openings. Ball control has been superb. There's the error from Shorbagy. Gregory Gaultier's brow swelling up.
11-10.
His veins are nearly popping out of his
Game ball,
forehead.
yes, fine.
Gaultier.
Look at that for a brow. So game ball for Gregory Gaultier's first game ball of this crucial first.
3 points in a row for the Frenchman. If he can somehow dig this one out, this will be a massive confidence booster.
Well, there'll be a fist pump beyond fist pumps if Gaultier takes this.
He's done it.
Shorbagy just injecting a little bit of extra pace. Shorbagy is going at a fury. Gaultier needs to keep control. It's good movement from Gaultier. Can't believe how tight they're hitting it, PJ.
It's absolutely brilliant. He's made the error.
Well, there it is. I mean, there's fist pumps and then there's fist clenches, and that was a combo of both from Gregory Gaultier. Crowd love it.
1 game to love.
And so do we. So the clash of the Titans, a monumental 20-minute first game, and it's Gaultier that leads. 1 game to love.